All right, market update here on the 6th. I did a video about 2 hours ago, and for whatever reason, YouTube didn't let me upload it. It didn't load all the way. So I'm not going to do another video of all the stocks. I mean, all the tech stocks pretty much are the exact same as they were over the weekend. The only one I'm going to do is Tesla, and then I'll do the indexes, and that's it for tonight. So on Tesla, I think we have another wave higher here. I think this is a fourth wave right here. You can see here we made an ABC structure. We came down basically to the 1.61 fib, a little bit short of it. I personally was short over the weekend. Not very much. I had 2 contracts on puts. Was down pretty big on those right here. I would have gotten rid of them if this would have turned into a 5-wave move. However, it looked like a B wave to me. You can see here we got a move up, and then we got a move that made a new low, and then we made a new high. So it's probably a B wave. So I added some shorts up here in the 224 range, and then I rode those down to 218. Sold half of them, and then I sold all of them here. Reloaded somewhere in here because I saw that we were going to go down lower, probably to 214, and sold them around here. Got stopped out on the rest of them right here. This right here looked like it was going to be a fourth wave, but it came back into the first wave, stopped out right there, and then we didn't even make a new low. Started moving higher. This looks like a 5-wave move. And I know futures are red right now. I wouldn't be surprised either way. Is this going to retrace down here to make a second wave? Down here to 217, maybe 217 or 216.86, all the way down here to 216? Or are we just going to gap up tomorrow? I don't have any preference. Don't really care that much. I think the target could be somewhere between 228 and 230. 228, I got that from I guess first of all, let's go over what this is right here. This can be 5 waves right here, and this can be a first wave right here, or an A wave. So we could see A, B, C like that. We could see something like that. So this can be complete, but I kind of think that this might be an expanded flat. I could be wrong, but this looks to me like an ABC move almost. I kind of go back and forth on it, I guess. It could be 5 waves as well. The only reason I would think that it potentially could be an expanded flat is because the second wave. So if this is a fourth wave overall, the second wave took 13 days. We're currently on 17 days. So if we get a move higher tomorrow and then an impulse move down, I would be targeting this parallel line down here. It'd be a pretty big move lower. That would look like this, basically. Or we bottomed right here. Take your pick. This, I think it can be 5 waves or ABC, however you want to look at it. This right here, what's going to tell me which one is correct is obviously the retrace after we finish this move. So if we get an ABC move, slow retrace like that, then obviously this was the bottom. If we get an impulse move, then obviously this was an expanded flat, and that was a fourth wave, and this is the fifth wave. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. But tomorrow I'm looking at this being a fourth wave and a fifth wave higher. So I think in the overall market, we have another move higher as well. I'll just go over QQQ, SPY, and IWM. So I think that the levels right here, we got 374 on top. Below, we have gap fill at 363, 357. I think there's a legit chance we hit 375, which sounds kind of crazy, but if we did that, we could retrace down here to 357 and then make a 5-wave move up to above 400. So we did hit this parallel line though that started over here, and it's perfectly hit right here basically. So that would be the bearish case. If we break above that though, I'm looking for 374.90. On SPY, pretty much the same story. I'm looking for probably about 1% higher before we top out. We got the 438 gap fill. We got a supply zone right here. Below, we have demand right here at 430 and a gap fill, and then 423. So let's say we hit 440. I'd be looking probably for this gap fill back here at 423. So a sell-off is on its way. It's just going to be, is it tomorrow? Is it the next day? It's probably coming this week, but I would guess probably at the earliest Wednesday. IWM, same thing. It looks to me like a fourth wave. You zoom in here. So we got a structure that it can't be an impulse down, so it could be a start of a second wave as well, but it can also be a fourth wave. We come up here, we have a supply zone up here at 176, and below, same as SPY and QQQ, 170 and 165. So nothing I see on these charts is saying sell off hard right now, but we'll see what happens if they make another move higher and then they start moving down. We'll see if they get a corrective move or a impulsive move down from there. And one last thing, I'll just look at DXY. So DXY is putting in a third wave, I think. It could still be ABC as well. If it's ABC, then obviously we're going higher. However, on an ABC move, we're probably going to go a little bit lower still. We have the 1.61 fib here at 104.42. There any demand zones down here? I don't see any good ones. I would think 104.42, potentially a 5-wave move. If it's a 5-wave move, then we know that equities are probably going to be going higher, because this is going to end up being like it's going to be like this, basically. Down here to 93. So yeah, we're looking to see if this is 5 waves. If it's ABC, then that means there's more downside in equities probably, because that means we're probably going to either make a B wave higher and come lower and then go higher, or could go straight away higher. I personally think it topped out, but we need some confirmation. We did break outside this parallel line. That means it's most likely a third wave. And so I'm looking for probably something around 104-ish for a overall first wave. If that happens, if we go to 104, I would say it's probably a first wave down. And again, we're headed for 93. If it were a first wave down, that would just be first of 5 waves, probably into the spring. So that's pretty much it for this one. I'll do the tech stocks probably tomorrow or the next day. But if there's no movement, there really isn't anything to talk about. So that's it for now. Like, subscribe. Catch you in the next video.